All-Star weekend is over.
Yep. His came and gone, man.
It came and gone, and I'm kind of happy it's gone. I mean, All-Star game I enjoyed, but the rest of the stuff, not so much.
Yeah, it was some more competitiveness in the All-Star game. Of course, when they playing this little thing in this little world thing versus USA type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I still don't understand how Karl Anthony Towns is on the world team. What are we doing?
Well, he's Dominican.
Come on.
I guess they're going by his mom. One of his parents is
New Jersey.
I know, but it's his parents are Dominican. Some kind of way he got some Dominican heritage. Whatever. You're right. He was born in New Jersey. He should be representing the USA.
Yeah, you ain't come from no other country. What the hell?
He's a U.S. citizen, but his parents Dominican. I don't know. I'm just trying.
Yeah, he said he wanted to represent his what he said, his mother's heritage or something.
I think it's his mother. Whatever. Yeah. But you USA.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you sure he wasn't on the USA team? He wasn't on the world team.
Yes, he was. Karl Anthony Towns was on the world team. Maybe he was on there with
Wemby
and Wemby. Yeah, he was on there.
Okay,
he was on the right team because that's why I'm sitting there like wondering why the hell is he on there? Why is he on that team?
Right.
And then I looked it up. They said something about he wanted to represent his mom's or father's heritage.
Right. I think it's his mom. His mom, I think, is Dominican.
Yeah, man, but it didn't make no sense at all. Like, come on,
he said it make no sense.
I mean, and I guess the tournament thing was a little bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ended terrible. It ended terrible because a blowout is never good. You never want to see a blowout like that. But then, how do you structure it? Because you had the old team play back-to-back games,
Right.
And then go play the young team.
Right.
A game rest. You know what I'm saying? So by the time they came, but they was done.
They ran them out of the gym. Kawhi had nothing left.
The YNs just ran them out of the gym.
Kawhi had nothing left.
Nothing. He shot it all in that last game.
He got to 31. He was done.
He was done, dog. No boss. He couldn't make things. I think they started on 0 for 11.
They did.
0 for 11
but
in an All-Star game.
But let's give credit what credit is due. Victor Wembanyama, he came to play, and I want to celebrate him or acknowledge him for bringing some fight to the All-Star game. Even though his team didn't win a game, I just like the fact when he lost both games, you thought he lost the NBA title.
They won one. They won one.
I didn't think they won any.
Yeah, they won the second game they played.
Okay.
They lost the first game when they was winning. They had no business losing. Is at the end, like they were winning, right? And so there was 5 points to get to the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
To the game. So they scored the 3, right? And then the YN scored the 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the YNs needed a 3 to win the game. They needed a 3 to win the game because they was going to a score.
5. They were going to 5.
Yeah, right. They was going to 5, and so they needed a 3 to win the game. They only needed a 2. So when the YNs run into the basket, they ran the help, and they was like, "Why are you checking them?"
Yeah, the Wemby was upset about that.
Yeah, they needed 3 to win. They ran and checked it, left the wide open 3. He threw it out. He made the 3 for the win. Which was dumb.
I saw it.
I like that.
Now the world didn't win. They didn't win a game. They lost both games.
They didn't win a game? I thought they won the second game.
No, the second game was between the Stars and the Stripes. That's when
I'm saying their second game that they played. I could have sworn
they lost it. They lost it. They lost it to the Stripes. Yeah. Because they lost the first game, and that's when the Stars and the Stripes played each other when Kawhi went off. And then the World League played the Stripes. I'm sorry, the World League played the Stripes, and the Stripes beats the World League, and then the OGs beat the World League 48-45, and then the OGs played the Stars, who were the young kids. They played them again, and the young kids ran them out of the gym.
Yeah, the World League was actually the favorites to win.
They were, but Jokic didn't play much. Jokic and Luka didn't play, so their best players didn't play. Jokic only played a few minutes in the first game, and I don't think he played at all in the second one.
I don't remember seeing him in the second game.
Yeah, they didn't play much. So, Jokic didn't play at all in the second game. Luka didn't play. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he was out injured, and Shea Alexander was out. So, all the great players, the best players of the World League or of the World Team wasn't there. Or didn't play. They were there. They didn't play.
Right.
Yeah. And, of course, Steph didn't play for the Stripes team either.
Yeah, I saw he was there at the All-Star weekend, but just didn't play.
Yeah. But that was amazing. Kawhi went off for 31. They scored 48. Kawhi had 31.
Right. This went nuts, but he had nothing after that, though. He had nothing after that. Done. Yeah. They started that game 0-for-11. It just looked terrible, dog.
They did.
I was like, oh my God, I can't believe in this game like that. But it's like it was perfectly lined up for that. You got the old people play hard, had a game back to back, then they got to go play the YNs.
Yep.
On fresh legs.
Right. I just don't understand why not play your younger players like Durant, James, and Leonard should have came off the bench. And you should have had all your young players. Donovan Mitchell should have started. De'Aaron Fox should have started. Jalen Brunson and Brown. They should have been out there starting the game.
Right.
And let Kawhi and the rest of them play spot duty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I enjoyed that game. I didn't see the 3-point contest, but I understand Dame Lillard won. I wasn't sure who he competed against. But before we get into that, what time did this all start? Because I felt like the game, the competition started at noon. I was like, wait a minute, I got an alert. NBA All-Star Weekend start. Well, wait, what happened? What did the celebrity game? What happened? What did I miss?
Well, we're accustomed to it starting more like 6:30ish, 8 o'clock-ish.
Midnight.
Like at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? It used to be nighttime when you used to see that. I mean, it's always been like that. It should be in prime time. But it started at 5 o'clock. I'm like, what? 5?
Right. I felt like I was eating my breakfast when it came on. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, by the time I even recognized that it was coming on, it was like 1 or 2 minutes before the thing about to come on. I was like, oh, damn, let me try to find it. They ain't even know it's coming on. I thought I had a couple hours. Good thing I actually looked. You know what I'm saying? Because I was actually looking at my FanDuel app, like, let me see what best they got on here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, seeing who's going to be the All-Star team. I'm like, let me see. The world team is the favorites to win it. Huh. They the heavy favorites, too. I was like, oh, shit, they the real heavy favorites. But like I said, all them players ain't even play, so.
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't get that either, man. I don't know what's up with that. Was they trying to avoid the Olympics or something? What came on later on that they couldn't compete against?
I don't know. It didn't make sense at all. I don't know if that hurt it. I hadn't seen the ratings yet, but that kind of surprised me, and it caused me to miss the game. I mean, NBA, you got to give us a heads up that you're going to start things early. You know what I mean? Right. I'm used to it being at night. I get it that it was on the West Coast, but I mean, that's even more of a reason to do it late in the day. It's on the West Coast. Start at 5 o'clock there.
Yep.
But it ain't like we missed anything because the dunk contest was some trash.
This is probably the worst dunk contest I've ever seen. I remember them. And this has to be the worst one that I've ever seen. Matt McClung carried us 3 years. They made it decent.
Right.
They made it even some kind of decent.
Right. Watchable.
This one, terrible. There was no creativity. There was nothing impressive. There was no impressive dunks. They were getting to the point where they were just doing the most ordinary dunks.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a 7-footer Jackson. And I actually did pick the 3-point contest and the slam dunk contest winner. Keyshawn Johnson. I picked Keyshawn Johnson.
You picked him,
and only because I knew he could jump the highest. That's the only one. He seemed like he was the most athletic. That's the only reason I picked him.
Well, he should have lost.
And other than that, I had no reason. No reason.
Yeah, the kid from San Antonio should have won it. All he needed was a simple dunk to get 44 points or 45 points, and he would have won the dunk contest. But
Yeah,
he
but
couldn't
then he
make
missed
it.
him.
Yeah, he missed
kept
him.
missing stuff. Yeah.
He kept missing. It was like, oh my God. Like, I
we
feel like
the
Shaq does.
16. And he
Shaq
like
said,
16.
I don't know what it was, but it was like, you're an NBA player. You should be able to dunk. And these guys are struggling to dunk the ball. And I get it. The league is transitioning to more of jump shooters. And, you know, there aren't these specialist dunkers anymore. I'm assuming that's what's happening. These kids aren't focused on dunking like they used to when we were growing up. You had some high flyers when we were growing. Sean Kemp. You had some serious dunkers. Clyde the Glide. MJ Dunk. Dominique. Yeah.
Even
You had dudes that's what they hung their hat on. These guys, at least the superstars, they're not competing in that, man. They're more interested in competing in the 3-point contest.
Nah, I mean, every once in a while there'll be like these dunks that happen in game, but nah, that's not their main thing. I mean,
No.
Jackson is 7 foot. He has no
creativity. Yeah, no reason.
Creativity, but he had no reason to miss no dunks.
Right.
He was coming up with some of the lamest. I mean, between the legs, they ain't even really impressive no more. You know what I'm saying? Too many people done it. But his last dunk was literally jumping, not even the free throw line, from the little circle line underneath it, that little curb line underneath the 3-point line, and just do a regular dunk you could possibly do. It wasn't a tomahawk. It wasn't behind your head. Bring it back up, bring it down, rip it with the beat up, and nothing. He just, what are you doing?
A dunk that any high schooler can do. I've seen that dunk at every high school.
Anybody. They was trying to dance after the dunk like they did something more than the dunk itself. It was just horrible, man.
Yeah, and I think right now I'm so spoiled. Even I like McClung, but ever since seeing the 2016 dunk contest, the bar for the dunk contest has been risen. When I saw Aaron Gordon jump over the mascot and brought the ball under his legs, he jumped over the mascot with both of his legs. Yes, and dunked it. First try. Yeah. I ain't talking about on the third try. He did it on the first try, and that's what makes it a 50. Like, I'm with Shaq on that. If you can't make it on the first try, you're not getting a 50.
You're getting 50. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And like, that's the level of creativity I want to see. Bring the mascot out. Have him on the hoverboard. Do something else, man. You know, recreate those goals.
They should have had Matt McClung back. The
reigning champ. To me, I don't understand why he took him out.
Yeah, he got 3 in a row. But like I said, they scared him off because they told him that the people were saying that if he played, that they wasn't gonna play. They wasn't gonna dunk. And then he don't come, and this is still what you got.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? I mean, he's the only one would have saved it because, like I said, man, if y'all get a chance, look up Mac McClung 2026 NBA All-Star dunks. He showed the dunks that he would have did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on YouTube. And them jumps, I was like, oh my God. I still think he should have won. It's based off of that.
He didn't even compete. You think he should have won?
He didn't compete. They should go to his practice joints and declare him the automatic winner. Because that joint was trash. They better not do that again. If they do that again, they had these lame people in there again. They need to just eliminate it. If you're not gonna be good, just eliminate it. I was more entertained by the damn 3-point contest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look the 3-point contest up because I didn't see it. I like the contest.
Yeah, I think they had like 7, 8 people competing, and it's well-known names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The superstars will prefer to compete in the 3-point contest. That's why I say the 3-point contest should be moved up as a later event. Like, let that be the event that ends the night. Because look, basketball has changed. Basketball has become a 3-point shooting game. It's not like it was in the 80s and 90s when everybody was trying to dunk. It's a shooting game now.
Yep.
Let them shoot. Even a big man. Everybody wants to shoot. They want to show you how far they can shoot the ball, logo shots, shoot the ball, turn away, and look away from you as the shot go in. That's what they're doing now. That's what's exciting. That should end the night. Move the slam dunk. Nobody want to do that anymore. We got a dude from the G League winning the dunk contest now.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong though. He is handling business though. He looking good when he doing it though.
He does.
But he wasn't doing no trash dunks.
But you know that there's a certain level of superstar that goes on. He's not getting the endorsement deals from winning the dunk contest.
I'm sure he got something. I'm pretty sure he got something, but he ain't getting nothing great.
He ain't getting nothing great. I mean, that lame dunk that what's the guy that played with the Clippers? Griffin.
Griffin? Yeah, Griffin. You talking about Griffin?
What's his first name?
He was a power dip.
Remember he dunked over? Yeah, remember he dunked over the Kia, and next thing you know, he got Kia commercials. Yeah, but
he was more of a star. Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin. That's my point. He's a star. Yeah. He was a rising star.
Wasn't he a top 5 pick? He was a top 5 pick, right?
Yeah.
Was he number one overall?
He probably was number 1 overall. But the fact of the matter, he's a star. And that came with a little more cachet. The fact that he won the dunk contest, which we knew he was going to win it. They wasn't going to let him lose.
Right.
Because I wasn't impressed with the dunk over the car because he jumped over the hood of the car. It's like, what?
Yeah, he ain't jump over the top of the joint.
McClung jumped over the top of the car.
The top.
Which was way better than Blake Griffin.
That's indeed. Yep.
You would think he would get a car deal. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's not how it works. He's not a superstar.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm pretty sure he got something, but it's probably just not great. It wasn't great though.
It wasn't with Kia.
That's the only reason we know his name though. That's the only reason you know his name.
Yeah, we know. I knew his name before that because I remember him and Zion were like YouTube sensations in high school. Oh yeah. Him and Zion. That's all they were talking about coming out of high school. And McClung went to Georgetown, and Zion went to Duke. Yeah, McClung played at Georgetown, man.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He played at Georgetown for a little while, and then he went somewhere else. I think he had a lot of injury problems, and then plus I think he's only like 6'2", so there's a height issue going into the NBA. So you got to be a strong ball handler if you're going to be 6'2" going into the NBA. Yeah. That's how it works. That's what happened with Steph Curry. Steph Curry, when he was at Davidson, you remember he had that great year at Davidson. Everybody was excited about him. And then he stayed in school and played another year to focus on being a point guard. He and that's why Davidson didn't go anywhere because he stopped shooting the ball as much and focused on handling and passing it because he knew he was going to have to be a point guard going into the league. Well, he didn't really have to, but he that great of a shooter. It's like, well, we'll make it work.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. At 6'3" or whatever he is.
Yeah.
But who competed in the 3-point contest?
Oh man. It was Dame Lillard, it was Knuppel, it was Booker. Mm-hmm. He was in there.
Yeah, Devin Booker.
It wasn't no Tyler Hero. It was well known people too. Norman Powell. He was in the joint. Mm-hmm. Jamal Murray. He was in it. Mitchell. Damian Mitchell.
Okay.
Wasn't Mitchell? You know I'm talking Mitchell.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He was in. And it was one more. Shoot. I said Canupo already, right?
Yeah.
I said Canupo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. Oh, I said Damon Lillard. Yeah. That's it. I feel like I'm missing one person.
And that's a star lineup competing in the 3-point contest, man.
Oh yeah.
Jamal Murray competed.
Way more well known. Yeah,
Jamal Murray. Okay, Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell, Tyrese Maxey, Devin Booker.
Tyrese Maxey, that's what it was.
And Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis was in it as well.
Oh, Bobby Portis. That's right. He was terrible first round though. But yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot Bobby Portis in it too. But names you know though.
That's what I'm about to say. These are names. These are superstar players from Donovan Mitchell, who should be competing in the 3-point contest. Donovan Mitchell is actually a good dunker. Devin Booker, who's a star name. Canupo is a rising star out of the Charlotte, and we all know Dame Dollar. And it's like, to me,
who ain't even playing this year. Ain't even in the league this year. I mean, he's on the sideline hurt.
Yeah, he's injured in Portland.
Yeah, he hasn't played down yet. I mean, he hasn't played yet.
Right. He's recovering from his injury. But these are superstar players. It's like, this is the star event. Why I'm watching guys I've never heard of. Stars. I'm watching guys who score 5 points a game in the dunk contest.
Right. It's all star. And I don't understand why people don't compete in the dunk contest. I mean, it ain't like you got to dunk on somebody. Right. You know, you get mid-grade guys, but they don't even get mid-grade guys to participate. Right. The lower tier, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time. Don't get me wrong, I don't consider Aaron Gordon a lower tier guy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's above like mid. He's slightly above mid where he was.
Yeah. But, him and Zach LaVine.
Yeah, right. They're like in the same type of joint, you know what I'm saying? But you can't get not one superstar, and LeBron been there 20 years, has not competed once.
Not once.
And I know in 2010 he for sure said he was.
He said he was. Yep.
He said he's going to be in that joint, and then don't do it the next year. I mean, what the? It's a dunk contest. You ain't even got to do it against nobody. You're doing it by yourself. Just being creative is for the fans. Like,
right?
Come on, seriously.
And he's got some great in-game practice dunks that we've seen, and we're like, okay, man, just compete in the contest. Why would you not compete?
That's what pisses me off with him. He does it in the pregame.
Yes,
He'll throw it behind his back from the free throw, off the back four, and then grab it, boom, throw it down. We did that one for free during practice. You know what I'm saying? He's more worried about tossing the ball up and catching it and then dancing. Yeah. Making sure everybody doing the dance with him, you know?
Because, I mean, if he competes, he's going to win. He's going to have the fans behind him. He's going to have the judges behind him. He's going to win it. So just compete and just win it so we can get the fans behind you. I don't understand. Like Kobe did it once. There's a lot of guys that just did it once. Vince Carter did it once and get it over with.
Yep.
Still, man, Steve Francis didn't compete anymore because he should have won one.
Yeah, he should have. He had hops like a mug.
He did,
I remember the J.R. Riders and the Earl Miners, you know what I'm saying? The young star, it was even youngsters. Even if you can get some young stars in there, you know what I'm saying? Even if you get some young stars, okay.
But I remember the only reason Steve Francis didn't win is because he was competing against Vince Carter, and we already knew. Everybody knew when that competition started. This is Vince competition. Yeah, sorry, Steve, you're doing some great stuff too, but this is Vince's. Yeah.
Vince absolutely destroyed that one.
He sure did. He raised the bar. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He absolutely raised the bar. And I think the biggest star I can remember lately is like maybe Dwight Howard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on,
the
man.
biggest
y'all got to get the star game up for the dunk contest, man. It's the NBA All-Star game event weekend. You need to put stars out there, man.
I agree.
You can't be
I agree.
having the eighth, the ninth man on the bench. You know what I'm saying? G leaguers. Come on, man.
So what can they do to convince them to compete in it?
Pay them money.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Money, the only thing you can do. Yeah, it's the only thing that's gonna motivate them. Has to be a nice joint. You have to give them like $100,000 to win the damn contest.
I say do it.
Contest.
I say because they ain't gonna do it. They already a lot, especially the stars. They got enough money. But I bet you if you tell LeBron we're gonna give $100,000 to your charity of your choice, we can give $100,000 to your school. Maybe he'll do it. Make him do it for the kids. That's how you get him.
Yeah. Then they be forced to do it.
They'd be forced to do it. The kids, Braun, help us out.
You're gonna do it for us.
You're gonna do it for us, man.
You're gonna do it for us.
Right. Come on, Braun.
I believe Braun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Make them do it for their charities. Make their charities put the pressure on them. Because they ain't gonna do it. I mean, LeBron makes how many hundreds of millions of dollars? You know,
he made $53 million a year right now. What's that about? Well, 600,000, 700,000 a game.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, you give him 100,000 to compete in the dunk contest that he wouldn't want to do. No,
right.
Put the kids on him. Put the kids on him. NBA. I mean, that's something you could do. You motivated. Okay? I like the setup for the All-Star game. I think that helps, but I would prefer you not have an OG team because that ain't working.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. They played in a championship game, so but they were tugging out by the
but they were done.
Yeah, they were absolutely done by the time they got there to that last game. I mean, they look awful.
They look awful. Yeah. To me, or how about this? Let's like the teams of 8. Make it a 12-man team. Put more people in the All-Star weekend or the All-Star games. I don't know if that'll be too much because there's too many injuries. Like, you know, the Stripes team was down to 7 players because Brandon Ingram didn't play and Steph Curry didn't play. So you had only 2 people coming off the bench.
Oh, they didn't have a reserve?
They had 2 reserves. They had 2 reserves. Wow. Oh, you talking about reserves as far as putting into the All-Star weekend?
Yeah, they should have. People said they weren't gonna play. I mean, they had to. I mean, they ain't telling the day of they weren't playing, did they?
I don't know. And I'm looking at Brandon Ingram. It was a coach's decision that he didn't play. So I'm
coach's decision.
Yeah, I don't know. All-Star game. Didn't play an All-Star game.
Hey, he must have gave him middle finger or something.
He must have gave middle finger, or maybe his owner was like, he's not playing. You know, maybe the team owner was like, he's not playing. So to me, add more players to the All-Star weekend. You know,
right?
It's not, especially for the OGs. You're gonna need more OGs out there if you're gonna have put LeBron, Kawhi, and Durant on the same team.
Right. You for sure need more OGs. You for sure. Yeah. You for sure gonna need more OGs because, like I said, they showed you if they exhaust themselves,
right,
they're not gonna last that many games in a row. Which technically is only a quarter. I mean, damn, it's a quarter, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
And like you played a 3-quarter game or a 4-quarter game, you played 1 quarter.
Yeah, but I mean, but when you're partying and drinking all night the night before.
Yeah. Where were they at? Were they in California? Where's they?
Yeah, they're in LA.
Yeah, LA. Oh boy. And they had to go play that California tax too, like old boy from the people from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a ripoff, man. That is such a ripoff.
You know they do that in every city.
I mean, I know. I mean, because even if you, like me as a regular worker, if I go to another city, I'm supposed to pay taxes. A lot of them, a lot of places.
But no,
you pay tax in those states.
There's a jock tax in every state. There's a jock tax.
A lot of states got that. Yeah, but it's not just jocks though. It's for anybody that works in another city for a certain amount of time.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do that. You're supposed to break that down. A lot of people don't, but you're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but for them to get paid that kind of money, off of each player. Because
Yeah.
each player got like $170,000 for winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to get a little piece of every player that got $170,000. That's millions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just for being there. And then that's the Super Bowl win bonus money. You also get their salary.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't feel sorry for that. I'm gonna tell you why. Here's why. Now, only way I feel sorry is because the owner should be paying it, not the players. I'd say that much. But I don't feel sorry for it because the damn stadium was built with public dollars. And those owners forced those cities and states to use public dollars to build their stadiums for them. So that's why I don't feel sorry for it. Because they got to make that money back for building those $1 billion stadiums.
That's true.
That's my take on it.
That's true. But they be charging all the people where every time you buy something, you ever go to one of the cities with the new stadiums? Now you see a stadium tax on there, like when you in that restaurant, I don't want to pay for y'all.
You pay the stadium tax. You stay in a hotel in downtown area. You got to pay a stadium tax.
Man, it's crazy.
But I think it's crazy that the owners won't pay that. They won't use they're billionaires. Use your own money to build the stadium, and they won't do it. They use public dollars to do it.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong though. From the owner's perspective, hey, if I can if they will pay it, if I can give them to it, this is so big, so I get it.
Right.
But yeah, they should be paying for their stadium. It's their stadium. They get to get all the money from it. You know what I'm saying? They get I guess the state, but they are getting some taxes back, right? They are getting some taxes back from the money that the stadium generates.
The sales tax on selling stuff at the stadium. Yeah. The state and all that gets that, but the owner keeps all the concessions. The revenue goes to the team, and all they got to do is just threaten the city and state. Say, "Oh, you don't want to build me a new stadium? All right, we're leaving town. We're going to Las Vegas."
Yeah,
and that's what they do. That's why.
Look, I understand why they said they want them to pay something, right? Because the football does bring some money to the area, to the city, or what?
It does.
It brings people. It brings money. Everybody around there in the immediate area is going to profit. I do get it some way, but they hit them too hard though. They do make the states pay too much. In my opinion.
Do.
Yes. Come on. Some of it is ridiculous. $100 million, okay, maybe, because you're going to get more than that back. Plus, if you get some Super Bowls here and there, you know what I'm saying. That's going to pile on. You're going to get way more than that $100 million off of that.
That's why when you build a new stadium, when you pay to build a new stadium, the NFL and NBA brings the All-Star Weekend or the Super Bowl to your city. You know, that's a new stadium in San Francisco.
Yep.
Hey, we're going to reward you the Super Bowl to help you recoup some of that money back. But thanks for building a new stadium. You know, I heard that. I know that's going viral about them taxing the players. But yeah, they do that in Louisiana. That's a jock tax. They tax the players, which I think is dirty. They should be taxing the owner, but they tax the players, which is dirty. That is dirty that they're doing it to the players. Like, why do players have to pay for that?
Yeah, man. I mean, just to win the Super Bowl and play there, you had to pay like $600,000, yo. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And think about this. Think about this for the Seattle Seahawks. They've played in California multiple times. They played the Rams. They played the 49ers. And then they came back and played in San Francisco again. So he played 3 times. Yes.
Yep. Wait a minute. Hold on. They played the Rams. Yeah, you said play the Rams there once, right? Played the 49ers there. Then they played the Rams again in the playoffs, right? Then they played the Rams again. But
they played them in Seattle. That was in Seattle.
Right. Yeah, that was in Seattle. Yep. That was in Seattle. Damn, man.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure the tax is higher in California than it is anywhere else, but it's a tax. Look, it's one thing you can rely on in life.
Highest in the country.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
California taxes some of the highest taxes in the country by far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By far.
By
And
far.
they say the jock tax there is the worst in the country.
Was all right?
That's the worst jock tax. Yeah, they get you the most because they getting them for 9 days. They base them on how many days they're there, and they're getting them for 9 days because the Super Bowl. You know they got to come there early. They got to be there early, so they get them for every day they was there. Then you're getting a Super Bowl bonus money, that $178,000. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
It is.
You're just getting so much money, and then what you doing with it? What you doing with that money?
They said the highest rates of jock tax is 13% in California, 11% in Hawaii, 10%, well, basically 11% in New York, basically 11 in New Jersey, 9 in Oregon,
13%,
13.3%. Minnesota has almost 10%. Yeah, there's a jock tax.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
So the states that don't offer personal income tax are
for
Florida,
Texas.
Nevada, Texas, Washington, and Tennessee. So they don't pay any.
Oh, Washington State. Okay.
Washington State. Yeah. And specific cities like Kansas City, Detroit, they impose their local jock tax.
Oh, so it's a city jock tax. Wow.
Yeah, just about all of them have a jock tax.
No, you got usually agents, you got paid attorneys, all shit.
Yeah.
What do you got left after this? Everybody just picking out your
everybody
getting a little piece.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's they get you. They're gonna get you. So
man.
Yeah.
Oof. That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts. But like I said, I don't totally feel sorry because I know how much. I remember the Saints threatened to leave New Orleans several times, and the state had to pony up billions of dollars to redo the Superdome, and the Benson family was like, "Oh, thanks," and then it was like, "You know what? I'm threatening to leave again. I'm gonna take the team to San Antonio." San Antonio? Are you serious? Unless you give me the area around the Superdome so I can make something called Champion Square. And next thing you know, you got Champion Square, this office district right outside the Superdome, and that's owned by the Benson family. It's like, damn, dude. The rich get richer, man.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
That's what they do. Another NFL dude did you hear about Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, he got released.
Got released, you know, so I guess that wasn't a big surprise. But the surprise that I heard on top of that is now Waddle say, I'm up out of here too.
Oh, wow.
Waddle said he want to get traded too, dog. He like, yeah, if y'all going to blow it up, I don't want to be here for that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You got rid of the coach. Now you got rid of Tariq. Well, what's going to be here?
Next is Tua. Tua is probably gone too.
Next is Tua. Yep, exactly. Next is Tua. You know. So they're crashing and burning.
Wow.
They're crashing and burning hard, man.
Who's the head coach? I forgot who the head coach is.
Does it even matter? Get a new head coach?
I think they did. I think they did. Didn't they get somebody from? I got some little known offensive guy. I'll have to look it up. I forget who they had. But yeah, Tyreek Hill. It'd be nice if he goes back to Kansas City. I'm sure Patrick Mahomes would love to have him back.
I mean, can he be cheated again with his knee being turned all the way around? Like, I mean,
I'm sure he can.
That was a terrible injury, dog. I mean, I can't remember how many times, but it's true. I saw that happen twice this 1 year. But before this, I don't know if I've ever seen that injury before. Where your knee come out. It ain't your ankle that's turned that way. Your whole knee done popped out and turned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's turned at the knee. Ugh. How do you recover and be the cheater after that? I mean, that has to be all your ligaments. They all have to be gone.
Modern medicine, he'll be fine. You don't think he'll be fine from that?
Not that he ain't gonna be the cheater. I don't think, dog. You need your knees.
And the way you need you.
And the way he be cutting.
Right.
Ugh. I don't see how. How you can come right back from that. Oof. Man.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, big
Well,
time.
we're going to be following the NBA season now in March Madness. So stay tuned.
Yep.
All right. Let's wrap this
Start
thing
back up
up.
on Thursday.
Yep. All right. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week.
Holla.